Psychetruth. Life, wisdom.
Hey everyone, it's Jen Hillman here, and I'm continuing my video series for dancers, gymnasts, and cheerleaders. So today we're going to take a look at front, side, and back extensions and some great warm-ups that'll help loosen up your muscles to help you get into some of those deeper stretches. So we are going to do most of these stretches standing. So we'll go ahead and come on up to our feet. So to get started, we're going to do just a little bit of some yoga poses, some stretches that really help to access hamstrings and inner thighs and works into the hips as well. So these are the areas that are getting stretched the most when we move into front and side extensions and just getting your leg as high as you can. You really want to warm up through your hamstrings and hips first. So we'll start just there. So standing, I'm using my yoga mat, but you can just be on the carpet or on the floor. You don't need a mat unless you have one. It can be really helpful, just give you a little extra grip on your feet. So I'm going to start by separating my feet and preparing for a triangle pyramid pose. So my hips are squared forward. I've got a nice long stance in my legs. I'm just going to reach my heart forward and fold over my legs. So this is giving me a nice deep stretch in my left hamstring. I'll just take some deep breaths here as I fold. Now as you pull back so this is my left leg, I'm going to pull back on my left hip to really try and square my pelvis. And this allows me to get a deeper stretch through my left hamstring. So we really want to loosen that up. Then from here, I'm going to slightly adjust my back foot so that the edge of my back foot is parallel to the back edge of my mat. And then I'm just going to bring my left hand here right on my left shin. Then I'm going to start to open my hips out towards the side. Then here you can extend your right arm up towards the ceiling, or for more of a side stretch, you can extend your fingertips up overhead. But the idea here is really to think about squaring your hips open towards the side so you get a nice deep stretch in your inner hip and along the inside of your thigh here. So just finding that deep stretch. Then as you reach through your top arm, you can just really stretch along the side of your body. Then here I'll just lift all the way up. I'm going to separate my feet a little bit wider, then bend into my front knee, coming into a warrior two position. So here I'm really rolling my knee so that it's open and right in line with my toes, thinking about rotating my thigh open. And then I'm sitting deeply into my hips, so I'm getting a nice hip opening along my back leg and just extending my arms out so my heart is open and my chest is lifted. So sit nice and deep in that front leg to give you the best hip stretch. Then straighten your front knee and let's turn both feet so that your toes point forward. And now in this nice wide-legged stance, you can just fold all the way forward over both legs. Then let's slowly come all the way back up. And here we can move on to the other side, nice and easy, by just turning your body. So you can adjust your feet as needed. You're going to start in that pyramid pose, so square your hips towards the front, or in this case, like the back of your mat, either way. So you're just gonna square your hips. And then lengthen your spine as you fold forward over your right leg. So again, I'm really energetically pulling back on my right hip so my pelvis is level and my hips are squared to the front. This is giving me more access and more control over how much stretch I'm getting in my right hamstring. Then adjust your back foot so that the outer edge of your back foot is parallel. Then I'm going to bring my right hand onto my right shin and then just start to square my hips open out towards the side. So now I'm getting that deep stretch in my inner hip and along my inner thigh. Then you have a choice here. You can extend your arms straight up. This is a great way to help you rotate your heart towards the ceiling. Or if you'd like more of a stretch along the side of your body, you can extend your fingertips out and reach your hand up above your head, stretching into your side body more. And we'll slowly start to come all the way up. I'm going to widen my stance here. And then bend deeply into your front knee, coming into that strong warrior position. So you're rolling your front thigh open towards the side, turning that thigh open. And then sit deeply into your front knee so you can really open through your hips, getting this deep hip stretch. This is going to be important later. And just reach through your fingertips like you're shooting rays of sunlight out of your fingertips so your heart is lifted, your chest is bright, and your arms are energized and strong. And straighten through your front leg and turn those toes parallel to your back foot. So here we're in this wide-legged stance. Then let's just fold all the way forward over your legs, coming right back into that wide-legged forward fold. Now this time we'll do a little twist in this forward fold. So take your right hand over to your left ankle. Bend through your elbow to help you twist your spine. Then you can extend your left arm up towards the ceiling, giving you a nice deep twist here. Lower your left hand down, come back through center. We'll switch to the other side. So bring your left hand to your right ankle, bend your elbow to twist your spine, then extend your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Come back to center. Go ahead and roll your spine all the way back up to standing. Then you can take a nice hop your feet together. So bend your knees and hop your feet together. Here, we can start to move into some of those deeper leg stretches. Now, we'll be balancing on one foot, so for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to use the wall here to help me have some balance. So, while we're working on these leg extensions, we really want to think about working into the stretches more so than having to work on your balance. If you're wanting to improve your balance, you can check out my video practicing balancing series. So that'll be a great one to help you build strength in your legs. But for this one, let's go ahead and use a wall. You can use a tabletop or a desktop or the back of a chair, anything that's going to help you just kind of stabilize and balance. So I'm going to start working with my right leg. So standing on my left foot, I'm going to bend my right knee. Now here I'm going to reach to the outside of my right foot. So we're going to start by keeping your right leg parallel and extending your heel forward. So here you've got a nice deep stretch through your hamstrings. And as your muscles start to loosen, you can start to pull up with your right hand to lift your leg even higher, right? So in dancing, cheerleading, and even in gymnastics sometimes, the idea is really to get your leg as high as you can, but we want to do that with proper alignment and safety so that you're not injuring yourself in the long run. So if you'll notice, my pelvis is pretty neutral. Sometimes you can get a deeper lift by rocking your pelvis forward, but then you lose the strength and stability in your standing leg. So you really want to leave your pelvis neutral as you use the strength of your arm to help you stretch that leg a little higher. Then I'll bend my knee again, and this time I'm going to turn my hand to the inside of my foot. I'm going to open my knee out to the side, and from here you can start to extend your leg up towards the side. So here you can see my heel is more forward of my toes, so there's a nice deep rotation in my femur, so my thigh is rotated out. And then the same idea here, you can use the strength of your arm to lift your leg higher. Then from here, I'm going to move to the back. So I'm going to bend my right knee. Then I'll just kick my heel towards my hip behind me. Again, I'm going to reach to the inside of my right foot. And now here, I'll start to lunge my body forward as I kick my toes up towards the ceiling. So now I'm stretching into my left hamstring on my standing leg. And eventually, over time, my back leg will get straighter and straighter as my muscles get more loose. And gently release your right leg all the way to the floor. Stand down on both feet and just take a moment to notice the difference between one leg and the other. And then we'll turn to work on the other side. So to start out working on that front leg, I'm going to bend my knee. And here I'm going to bring my hand to the outside of my foot. So I'm reaching my arm to the inside of my knee, across my shin, and to the outside of my foot. Then from here, I'll start to extend my left leg forward, pressing through my heel. So again, you can see my pelvis is pretty neutral. You can definitely get the appearance of your leg being higher by rocking your pelvis forward, but you lose the integrity and stability of your standing leg. So bring your pelvis back to neutral and use the strength of your left arm to help you stretch your left leg higher. Bend your left knee, and we'll open your leg out to the side. So take your hand to the inside of your left foot, open your knee out towards the side, and then you can begin to extend your heel from there. So again, in this side position, my pelvis is still neutral. It might look like your leg gets higher if you tip your pelvis. But again, there's not as much stability in this standing leg. Look where my torso is. It's all cattywampus to the side. So pull your left sitting bone back down towards the ground so that my spine is upright and it's aligned over my standing leg. Then it's the strength of my left arm that pulls my leg up higher. This is actually going to give you a deeper stretch. And bend into your left knee. Now here, bend your knee so your heel comes in towards your hip. Again, I'm reaching towards the inside of my left foot. I'll grab for my ankle. Then you can start to lean your body forward and kick your toes up towards the ceiling to give you that nice deep stretch through your hamstring. Then as your left leg wants to get straighter, you can grab your shin a little closer to your knee, which makes it easier to straighten through your leg. Then slowly bend into your left knee. Release your foot down to the floor. Take a moment here to notice and relax. All right, so I hope that this video is helping you to get a little bit deeper into your stretches, helping you build strength in your upper body and increase flexibility in your lower half. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and really leave me your comments, leave me your feedback. It really helps me to plan future videos. When I know what you guys are looking for, I want to give you what you want. So leave me some comments below, let me know what you're looking for. You can also visit my website, jenhillman.com, for lots more information about me and my practice. And don't forget to subscribe to Psychetruth so you can follow along with my full sequence of stretches for dancers, cheerleaders, gymnasts, and there's lots of other good stuff on Psychetruth, so just go ahead and push that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helps. Have an awesome day, you guys. Come back soon, okay?